welcome to another Reaction Saturday. That is right. For all of you who are common threaders here at our channel, this is not a live session as I am gone this weekend. So Manuel Romero, I'm sorry, but this is going to be recorded, so I won't be interacting with you, but all of you in the chat can keep tabs on each other and have your typical arguments and back and forth as long as you just want to have your hearty do that, okay? So we have a peculiar, a little bit different kind of a set from Manny today, which I thought was really cool. I didn't get to read all of it, but I think I know how this is going to be broken up. So let's get into Manuel Romero's description of what we are going to be receiving today before we get into some, I'm sure, really good musical choices. All right, so this is what Manny says for us. He says, hello, hello. We're back with another set, but this one's got a little bit of a twist. I figured it was about time we dust off some bands that have only graced this channel once or twice and have been left in the shadows for far too long. Okay, so we got some bands that have been on the channel before that are coming back. As you might have seen in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're new to this and your first time hearing this, we do have a Discord channel. Over there, we get into a lot more debate and fun and whatever other topics outside of music over there. But it's in the description of this video. If you go, there's an Excel document that you can click on. On that Excel document, there is a little tab for the Discord to help you join the Discord and join us over there in between sets. So that is that. He says, as you might have seen on the Discord, I asked a few folks to throw in some suggestions, and damn, did they deliver. So in this set, we've got 3 tracks that he handpicked, Manuel Romero picked, and then 3 other tracks, so 6 total, from Adrian, Nick, and Kelly. So Kelly has thrown in a song on this one, which is really good. So he said, yep, this is the first time one of her picks is making it onto a set, which is not completely true, but when you wrote this, it was true. But recently, she picked a song for the battle that we had between Opeth, Leprous, Dream Theater, and Rush in those semifinals. And Kelly picked one, I believe, for Leprous. Is that correct? Yes. So this is actually technically the second one for Kelly, but kind of the first one that she's picked before that. So he says they also penned the description for their songs. So without further ado, let's dive in. So this is going to be different. It's kind of like a mini hodgepodge, but it's kind of orchestrated by Manuel Romero. But we got 6 songs, so let's try to get into this as quick as we can. The first one on our track today is Pure Reason Revolution, who we have had on the channel before. The song is called Ghost and Typhoons, and this is Adrian's submission. He says, here is my submission for Manny's Lost But Not Forgotten set. The song is Ghost and Typhoons by Pure Reason Revolution. This band is one of my favorite discoveries from the channel, and I'm surprised they've only been on the channel twice. They make super moody music with so many layers, and their song compositions are some of the best I've ever heard. The 2 vocalists set the mood by going back and forth and adding in beautiful harmonies. It starts off slow and picks up as it goes. I shared the song in Discord a couple of weeks ago and said it was a top 10 song from the channel in my opinion, but when I looked at the song spreadsheet when picking a song for this set, I realized it had never been on the channel before. So here's a top 10 song in Adrian's opinion. This is Pure Reason Revolution with Ghosts and Typhoons. Here we go. Do I need to block this out? I'm going to, just in case, because I don't feel like wanting to have to deal with this afterwards. And now she's born and I feel the same. Don't know if I like the singing. Lovers kill and lovers tame. I like the rhythm and melody so far. Now you want and I feel detained. Welcome my love, come and pace the cane. I'll turn it up, but I think it's gonna get blasted. It's the dark and cold smile. It's the like that. longer I consume. Is that what she said? Nice build. Theme.
Pull the cannonade, pull the winds away. It's the halcyon gaze, it's the drama and the alchemy.
I like that. That melody's good, very catchy.
Take, destroy. You tear a breath, chain my head to the darkest deeds. Emotionless, alone, the air we climb. When the stars cease fire under willows, and there's murder to come and typhoons to tame. It's the grace never named.
I know we have some girls in this channel that don't particularly like girl singers. How do you guys feel about this girl singer? In the chat, write that. Or in the comments. Okay, I like this little switch up. Nice switch here. Kind of sounds like Rage Against the Machine. The sounding, not like the riff. The engineering of it, I should say.
And now war and I feel no restraints.
Pretty cool.
Love is guilt and love is shame. You're the ball and I'll be the chain. Come in my love, cultivate the rage. Let it hard, but we keep it. Prepared to hold peace, love and love, but you need it. Prepared to hold peace, love.
Bam. Dead. Dead.
It's immaculate birth, it's a terror to the eyes turns away. It's a flash and a blur, it's the sober in the cold light of day.
Dead. Dead. Dead.
Darling, come back. There's something I can see. I can see it, I can see my love. Let it hard, but we keep
Halftime.
prepared to hold peace, love and love, but you need it. Prepared to hold peace, love.
Nice little chill section here. Like that.
Now you could be the fire, or you could be the wound. Now could live in silence, but
I like the harmonies.
stood here till the winter wears yourself. If I could.
Liking the different channels in the ear. It's cool.
If I could leave, I'd go.
I don't know how far we are, but how far in we are. But seems like longer than I was expecting. Like I was expecting this to be a shorter song. This is definitely more like in depth than I was expecting. Probably because it being an Adrian song and more ballady, I guess, or poppy. I just expected it to be like a 3 or 4 minute song, but it's obviously longer than that. Cool. It's a cool section. It's got this kind of like industrial grunge kind of sound to it. Kind of reminds me of Birds of Tokyo. The sound, not the song. The sound. Wow, now we're into another section. How long is this freaking song? Is this like the longest Adrian song we've had on the channel? Halftime again. Is that finally the end? I think so. All right, so that finishes up the Pure Reason Revolution. Song is called Ghosts and Typhoons. I'm thrown off a little bit by this song because there was a lot I liked about it. I definitely didn't think that it needed to be, I think, 7 or 8 minutes long. That's kind of long for a song like this. That doesn't, I mean, it kind of went into a couple different like side directions, but I wouldn't say the song really kind of opened up a lot. It was kind of, I don't know, familiar throughout anyway. But I really liked it. I liked a lot of the harmonies. I liked a lot of the sections. I like how it went into halftime at certain points. I mean, maybe the only thing I kind of didn't like is how long it was, and maybe that's my problem because I wasn't expecting it. And if I go back and listen to it a second time, it'll be like refreshed or different because I know it's a longer song. But on a first listen, it was like, man, this is kind of long. Whether this would go on a playlist or not, I'm going to definitely, that's where I'm confused. There's not a lot of times where I'm confused. There's a lot of, I don't know, like usually I'm just like, no way, that's not going on a playlist, or yes, it's going on a playlist. It's harder, definitely harder in a situation, I guess, where I'm like kind of in between. I'm leaning so far more of not going on a playlist, but when I listen to it again, knowing how long it is and able to flesh that out a little bit more might change my mind. So, good song. I definitely wouldn't call it a top 10 song on the channel. Is that what you had said? No, I realized it had never been on the channel. Okay. So here's a top 10 song in my opinion. I definitely don't think it's a top 10 song, but it's good. It's a good song. So, all right, let's get into number 2. This is Lespecial. The song is called Onlookers, and this is by Manuel Romero. So this is his first one of the 3. He says, I've got to apologize for only featuring this band twice on here. Lespecial is one of those bands that I can't stop listening to since I first stumbled across them. Their range is just mind-blowing. One minute you're getting slammed with gent instrumentals, and the next they hit you with something straight out of the Primus playbook. This track's a bit on the calmer side, almost soft rock, until the instrumental kicks in with some heavier vibes. And let me tell you, their drummer Rory Dolan is an absolute beast. Sweet. These guys have earned a special place in my heart, and I can honestly say they're my favorite trio since Rush. Though to be fair, I don't know a ton of other three-piece bands, but still. All right, this is Lespecial. We've definitely had them on the channel before, and the song is called Onlookers. Let's go. I like the delay. Okay. Interesting. I like that. What they done done.
Why can't they see puppet strings in the sky?
Okay, so far I'm digging it.
Like lemmings raining all around the building, they will come and give it ways, make it real now. Read all about it. It's written now. So glaringly obvious, where does the money end up? Pavement, petroleum, the beast is now belly up. Shifting the gears of popular thought. Easy to sway with the studies they bought. Scripted, pre-planned, engineered and contrived. They know how you work from the data they mine. The rumbling diesel, it blackens the sky.
I wish the cadence and the melody would switch up a little bit. 'Cause it's just like na 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 na. I want to see where it goes.
Feels like lemmings raining all around. Building, they will come and give it legs, make it real now. Read
But he did say there was gonna be like a heavier part that kicks in.
it's written. Come on, Mr. Pressman, tell me what you hear.
It's very 80s sound. I like it. You know me, I love 80s.
Yeah, let's get them ready for a resource wall. Shout it from the rooftop, information source.
Okay, here must be the heavy part. We got a solo here. Cool. Nice cymbal work. I always love that. Nice. Seems like it's building here. I'm digging this part for sure. The song just got a lot better since that different section kicked in.
Like lemmings raining all around. Building,
Nice. And I think that's it. Okay, so I'm definitely going to say I think I like this one overall more than the first one. Like I said, we've had Lespecial on here before. I can't remember exactly. I remember not loving the other songs, but I don't think I dislike them. I would say this is one of maybe their better ones that I like. Yeah. I don't think there's a ton to say about it, other than I think the second half of the song definitely made it better for me. If that had not happened in the second half of the song, I think I would have liked song number 1 better. But because of the second half of this song, I'm going to just slightly put it above number 1. It's interesting, the kind of songs read. It doesn't sound like there was a theme for this. It was just kind of people picking stuff. But so far, it sounds like a very chill, not ballady, but just chill, ethereal kind of set so far. Let's see if the next ones keep in line with that. So again, both of these songs are kind of on the cusp of possibly going on a playlist, but I'm going to have to determine that once I listen to them again. All right, let's get to the next one. This is Spiritbox, and the song is called Rule of Nines. This is by Mr. Nick Diaz. First of all, I would like to thank Manny for the opportunity of getting this band back on the channel. We've had 2 or 3. The one specifically that I remember obviously was about the death, I think, of like her aunt or grandmother or something like that. That was very connected to my dad's situation. It was kind of sad to listen to, but it was a great song. He says, it is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, they not only sound dynamic and tasteful, but their lyricism game is also one of the best, which is cool. Watching them go from a niche hidden gem to absolute mainstream domination has been a treat. Even though I love everything they put out, I think the previous requests just played it way too safe. Interesting. Ending up not representing the band that well. Okay. So this time I am happy to announce that we are finally getting a true to form certified banger from Spiritbox. Interesting. So it sounds like this is going to be a little bit more, more to like heaviness of these guys, which I would say, yeah, definitely the 2 that we've heard, or 3, I think it's 2, have been more kind of ballady-ish or chill. So this will be interesting to hear them from this. He says another filter is needed, so I'm going to put that on right now. So this is Spiritbox Rule of Nines. Okay, definitely heavy. Okay, that right there sounds like why can't I think of their name? This whole thing sounds like that band. What the heck is their name? Okay. Love that. Diablo Swing Orchestra. I had to think about it. Like the beginning of that sounded very Diablo Swing Orchestra to me. So what is it about Spiritbox that you like, Nick? Tell us in the chat if you're there. Because this sounds very similar to like a mainstream Evanescence-ish. I know they're probably going to get mad at me for making that comparison, but girl singer, heavier. Yeah, definitely heavier. Ooh, I like that. That punchiness. Definitely feels more like mainstream sort of kind of. Best part of the song right here. And is that it? Oh shit. I'm sure that went into another song, would be my guess of why there's that abrupt ending, but nonetheless, definitely more mainstream. Sounded very Evanescence-ish, but definitely a little bit heavier than them. Definitely that ending was pretty cool. Definitely different from the other two that we've listened to on the channel, so I'll give you that, Nick. Where I would place that between the three songs, it's pretty close. I think it's kind of like right there. It's also, I don't think this would go on a playlist for me. Maybe I take that back. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. I could see that possibly going on a gym playlist, but I'd have to see how heavy it is in it. It's a little too maybe run-of-the-mill for me on a first listen, so we'll have to listen to it again. So at this moment, I'm gonna say 2, 3, 1. So I'm gonna say 2, 3, 1. And the 1 being last is mostly the length of it. I don't think it was worth the 8 or 9 minutes, whatever it was. If it weren't for that length, I think I would like that song overall more than these other two maybe, but that length was just kind of long on a first listen. All right, so let's get to the next one. This is song number 4. This is also a Manny Manuel Romero pick. He says this is, I think it's Sisare. I hope that's how you say their name. Sisare? I don't know how to say it. The song is called Shattered. When I started putting together this set, I naturally went back to our song spreadsheet to see what bands I'd already featured. The second I saw Sisare's name pop up, something just clicked. I've got to admit, I hadn't listened to them since I threw them into the set 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years since they've been on the channel? So I decided to give their album another spin, and damn, did it remind me why I was so hooked in the first place. Their style is this beautiful, moody, ambient, progressive rock with some complex instrumentals that really hit the spot. Everything you need in a progressive song. The guitar and bass work really well together, but in this song, it's specific. The bass shines the most, and honestly, there's a lot more from that album that deserves a spotlight, but until then, these guys are incredible. So this is Shattered by, I think, Sisare. I hope that's how you say it. You can correct me, Manny, in the fucking chat. Like how it's setting the mood for the beginning. I feel like it's gonna stop and just get heavy. Nice 16th note.
Who ponders on cracking the door? Suspicious thoughts prevent bitters to the core.
Okay.
Finds this hidden warmth
So far, this is my favorite sounding song right off the get.
something he's never felt before.
Like his voice.
Some might call it spiritual healing, but there
And
is
I like the
certainly
ambience
much
of the song
more.
that's setting.
Standing in the shattered mirror glass,
No, he had to go to head voice there.
thoughts that will pass.
Nice.
His mind are clear, and finally he understands the reasons why he had to run.
Digging this so far. We'll see where it goes, though. And the fact that it's a Manny song, if it's 10 minutes of this, I probably won't like it, but we'll see. I do like the feeling that this is bringing. It's a good song. Digging this the most for sure. At this moment, this is going on a playlist. The bass is just kind of rolling. I can see why you said he shines in the song. He's just boom, 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 boom. Nice. Love the feeling of the song. This is definitely like a get high to song too. Ooh, nice little psst, psst, psst accents with the bass. One yenda, two yenda, three yenda, four yenda. Nice, feels like it's building. This could definitely almost go on a campfire because it's not too crazy loud or crazy. It's got a definitely campfire mood, but we'll see where it goes. Setting a great, like, just moody vibe. Yes. Love it, love it. If that's the end, this is definitely my favorite song. Heck yeah. Wow. Definitely love the mood and feel of that song. It didn't go to a ton of place, but it's definitely a chill. And I feel like this list, whether you guys meant to or not, this whole vibe is very moody for sure. It's kind of weird though. So the way it's working out is so far that my order of songs would be 4, 3, 2, 1. It's very easy to remember that. Yeah, this will definitely be, so far out of the 4 songs we've listened to, this will definitely be one that goes on a playlist. It could go on a kind of campfire playlist because it didn't get too crazy. To me, again, a campfire playlist really has a very chill vibe. And this kind of set that tone for me. Yeah, so far it's my favorite one. All right, let's get on to song number 5. This is Aesthetics, is the band name, and the song is called Shattered Skies, and this is Kelly's pick. Welcome, Kelly. Shattered Skies is a band I really enjoy and wish I could have seen live. Unfortunately, they disbanded in 2023, and their only scheduled US show was canceled due to COVID. That sucks. Aesthetics is off their 2015 album, The World We Used to Know, that album. For those who enjoy a song that builds, this song starts out simple and has a great build. I like the vocalist, and the orchestra in the background adds to the huge sound. Enjoy, y'all. So here we go. I think we're staying on the theme of this kind of like moody, vibey kind of music. This is cool. Cool. See if this can beat number 4. We just continue upwards.
Such hypocrisy, such twisted beauty, burning desire only to judge, fix my love reassurance. I have never felt
So wait a minute, is the band name Shattered Skies and the song is called Aesthetics? Because usually we put band and then the song, but I think you did the opposite because I'm looking at the... It looks like the band is called Shattered Skies. My bad.
this feeling starts to grow. I want, I hesitate, the staring hatred tearing through the air.
So you said their only scheduled US show was canceled. So where are these guys from?
Because truth it has worn out.
I dig it.
Can't see the light of day from all the insults and doubts. Isolated, I am worn just like wood and choking heat.
Get.
Rarely changes, no matter who you
Okay, here's a first switch.
sophisticated, domesticated, generalize something of a frequency. The crevice is deeper than you'll ever see. Time changes.
Very like wavy, liquidy kind of reverb on his vocals. I think it sounds kind of cool. Okay, you said it builds. I'm waiting for this build. I hope it's a good build. Yep. Yeah. it in.
Rarely changes no matter who you meet.
5, 6, 7, 8. Where's that? Okay, favorite part so far right here. I have to admit, that build-up was a little bit of a letdown. But I really like that part. That part was nice. I think maybe this chorus slash build-up is a little underwhelming, but the rest of the song I think is really good. Not that this is bad, it's just it's not like as good as it could be. I mean, those guitar chords are so thick. All right, so that wraps us up for that one. I would say overall, good song. Liked the mood, vibey mood of it. Like I said before, I think the build, or if that was the chorus, whatever that build to, or that just really heavy laden guitar sound, was a little underwhelming. I don't know why. It just, for me, I felt like it. Of course, you know, when I'm thinking of like something that bursts through and just builds and goes through the walls and through the ceiling, that would be a Caligula's Horse kind of chorus. Obviously, this wasn't that, but it was good. I would say that I like the previous one better than this, so my current score, I guess, would be 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. I liked 4 a little bit more than this one, but this one was pretty close to that. But I do think 4 had a little bit more of a connection with me for whatever reason. So that brings us to our final one of the day. This is also Manny's final choice. He says this is a universe effect. And I believe the song is called Equilibrium. He says, and now let's wrap things up with something that leans into the classic progressive metal side. Universe Effects is a band that's only dropped 2 albums so far, but what they've put out is really good. Their long-form compositions, as soon as I see that from Manny, we might be in for a 20-minute song here, are seriously impressive. They've got tracks split into multiple parts, like a Dream Theater's 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence kind of thing, which I absolutely love. But don't worry, I'm not going to put you through that kind of marathon today. You're laughing, but I'm not yet. Equilibrium is the track I've picked, and it's got everything you want, tons of energy, a fun vibe, and it's ridiculously catchy. See, I love catchy. With plenty of memorable moments that stick with you long after the song's done. If I had to highlight one thing, it's got to be the phenomenal keyboard work. Interesting. The solos are just top notch, and they really give the song that extra something special. The question is, do they pick the right patch for me? Because again, I think there's patches on keyboard that just sound cheesy as fuck, and then there's other ones that are good, in my opinion, tasty. All right, so this is Universe Effect, and the song is called Equilibrium. Here we go. Do I need a... No, I don't need a filter. Cool. Got that progressive running vibe. Nice little switch there to bring it into this section. I feel like the bass can be higher in the mix.
A shapeless mass of unknown matter, a life-changing wonder reaching its final phase.
That was a nice little roll on that.
Destined to shatter.
Throw that little bell offbeat.
Finding source of our nights and days.
Okay. Kind of interesting switch there.
Evolving creatures.
I don't know if I like the voice yet.
Features of the humankind. Awkward gestures. Disturbing pictures of the human mind.
Cool. Is that supposed to be a picture of dystopian future? City that looks like it's crumbled?
Some will spread the pain, deceit, and betray.
Nice build by the guitar. Did you hear that? Ja, 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 ja.
Forging our existence from what the ancients
I feel like his voice sounds a little Ben Folds 5 kind of, but it's not.
Find a true and the unreal, forever stepping on the line between reason and delirium. Chaotic humankind seeking equilibrium.
Nice jungle groove here. Bam, 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 bam. Maybe he does it again. Yeah. Nice kind of like build with the drums and the double bass to make it. And now we have a different section. I have a feeling this is a 10 to 15, 20 minute song. The way it's playing out. Whenever Manny says don't worry about length, that's when you worry about length.
Stuck in the rut of pleasing everyone and denying who you are.
trying to think of like.
The good and the bad shall seek a common ground.
Like I don't dislike his voice, but I don't like it. It's kind of weird.
Whatever the price.
Okay, this kind of sounds like an octavarium kind of part to me, especially the bass. Man, I just like all that's going on right now. I do wish the bass was higher in the mix. I can hear it. There's that dan, 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 dan. They revisited that for a second time now. Do it again.
Forging our existence from what the ancients wrote revealed.
Very epic chords in this song.
By the elements,
With like the keyboards laying it on. And just a,
unreal, forever stepping on the line between reason and
I just don't know how to take his voice.
humankind seeking
I don't dislike it, but I don't like it. I like that little. This reminds me of like something that'd be like Mr. Holland's Opus.
evil may bring us down, burning the landscape to the ground. We'll watch the ashes bloom, and we'll walk out of the
I really like the accents by the drummer.
get from fate. The longer it seems, we'll have to wait. The searching will never cease unless we find our inner peace. Whoa.
This song is definitely the most unique and interesting song of the set. I'll say that. Which one's not like the other? This one. And I can see why, Manny, you say there's a lot of memorable parts on here. I don't know if I really enjoy the song as a whole, but I definitely like a lot of the parts. Ooh, volume. Pedal, or is this just him going? Dude, that bass player is really cutting it in. He's like digging in. And as far as keyboard patches go, I feel like this is a very good choice. Okay, that was an interesting, at least that transition fit. But I was hoping for more of that kind of mood. Yeah, these guys really know how to write a fucking song. They're very good with their accents. Nice build.
The fighting goes on and on, while the real fight's inside of us. Open your mind to find equilibrium.
It's gotta be the end. Maybe not. I think it is. It felt like it was the end, and then I was like, oh shit, it's gonna go into another section. But it did not. And that wraps us up. I'm guessing that was like an 8-minute song, 9-minute song, which is very, very gracious of Manny. Typical Manny. So out of the songs though, so as I said, I think what's great about this song anyway is they are very, very good at their accents and their transitions. I think are good. They make sense. They fit. Especially with that one that comes to mind is that piano run that ran into the next section, which made it make sense when it went into the next section. Just wasn't like an abrupt stop. Where I think this band, at least maybe not the band, but this song kind of lacks is its catchy chorus. Again, I think when I think of bands that are kind of in this vein now, the new up-and-comers, so to speak, of the progressive but also being able to do catchy stuff, I think of No Spoon. Like, the No Spoon songs has a lot of progressive elements like this song did, but they also, at least the ones I've heard, do a good job at making the chorus or the verse, something like the melody line, very catchy and something that connects all the parts. I feel like this had a good progressive kind of style that connected a lot of parts, and it went in different like modes, but also made sense. So in that, I liked it. His voice I didn't love, and I don't think that they had a good catchy melody that makes me remember the song. Because again, I really think choruses are your hook. Choruses are why Caligula's Horse is who they are, because they just fucking write amazing choruses that are catchy, emotional, fucking fabulous. So where I'd put this song, I think overall, I'd put it in the middle to the bottom. So I'm gonna say 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 1. How about that? I'll put it kind of in the middle of the bottom. I did like it and a lot of parts about it. There are memorable parts, but I wasn't very like, oh man, I can't wait to listen to this one again. But we'll see. Maybe on a second listen, it'll make more sense, as they do sometimes, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just confirm my belief of what I felt, and sometimes I'm like, holy shit, you know, I'm in a different space. I kind of know what's coming a little bit, so my brain is not so out of the blue with it. But that's the kind of the nature of the beast when it comes to first listens. Is you got to allow for things to grow, but you also have to allow that there's just certain things that don't make sense to my brain or people's brains. So that wraps us up today. I really like this idea of kind of getting everybody involved, not just one person, but you know, that was a fun little rabbit trail that we went through. Again, I am gone, so that is why this is a recording and not a live session, but we will be back to live on Monday night, which I believe is going to be Michael Herman's set. So be there for that, and hope you guys have a great weekend. It is fucking hot as shit here for September. It's gonna be like 89 degrees. Probably set some records this weekend, which sucks. Hopefully the fall will be around more than a week or so. That's what I'm hoping for, but this is the captain saying, a peace out.